All right, it is Monday, November 11th, and 3:58 a.m. I almost said p.m. So this is my new, trying to be a little bit more intense and hold myself accountable instead of just, hey, here's what I did today, or more realistically lately, it's been, hey, here's what I failed at today. Um, I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but just calling it out how it is. So today we've got 3 hour-long sessions for working on the water bill calculator, um, and I've got to put in that much time because I've got a $500 bet that I'll get 8 hours done today, so or this week, which today's the last day. So I got to get those 3 hours in, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Then doing excuse me, some work at work, and these three right here are all subtasks of this bad boy. It just doesn't show up very well on the today view, which is frustrating because if we go to the back burner, or sorry, the front burner, it's just fine, showing it just fine there. So anyway, um, so yeah, I'll mainly be focusing in this area up here. Got a little bit of work. This water spigot thing kind of corresponds to this real estate thing. If I don't have anything specific, then I gotta find something with this. This is just a placeholder. A couple small things I gotta do. Hygiene, because I won't have time to do that tomorrow since I'll be gym and then the actual accountability call. And then just some reminders to do my trigger session and my reading. I may or may not get to this. Yeah. Excuse me. That's basically it. I'm going to check my schedule real quick and then I'll check off morning routine and get started on the first work session, which I'm a minute late. See you guys at the end of today, and I will have all but this one for sure done. Yeah. Maybe not this. That's a rollover from yesterday. We'll see. All right, recap. It is now the next day, Tuesday the 12th, but I forgot to record last night. So, yesterday, here's what my day kind of looked like. Obviously, had the pretty productive morning and then lots of work. Even this entertainment bit, I was doing that while I was waiting on something to build and waiting on someone to message me back. Had kind of a long lunch that combined with some dishes and bathroom break, so hour and a half there, I guess. Not the end of the world, but definitely a little longer than it should have been. And then work for the rest of the day. Ended up not doing much besides the big things yesterday, so Monday. The big things being water bill calculator stuff, and then API work on one of our reports. Did a trigger session, and yeah, didn't do much else. So that was yesterday. So a lot of those tasks are going to carry on to the next day, i.e. today, the 12th. But on the 11th, I think the main issue that I ran into, and I found myself doing this a lot, is in the morning I'm pretty good about time boxing and knowing that, hey, the rest of the day, if I do get time to work on something besides work, it's going to be sporadic and smaller chunks. Whereas in the morning, I really need to protect that time because that's my deep work time. That's when I've got uninterrupted, lots of time to focus. But then what ends up happening is during the day, I just don't have any time set aside to go do those other little things, such as making a call about something that needs to be fixed, paying some cards off, the hygiene routine, or part of it, doing a little first aid boo-boo kit. All those little things don't get slotted in because I just kind of let work expand to fill all of the extra time. So I either need to do either time box my work to only be between certain hours during the morning and afternoon, and or have a specific time box where for when I can do those little things. So probably it makes sense to do 2 little time boxes. Have one like right before lunch, and then one probably not after lunch, because that would effectively mean a very long lunch, um, or a long chunk of time away from work. Um, so probably one right after my focus work here, so around here, yeah. That's where I do my trigger session, so I probably could have fitted in like calling the plumber, done that here, and then one like right before work. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to my calendar. I'm gonna be out this whole week here at Disneyland. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and put in. I've got the deep work. SNL following events. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here. And then let's call it 30 minutes of life admin tasks. We'll color it gray, no notifications. Actually, do I have notifications on here? 5 minutes before, that makes sense. Sorry, I had an interruption. Okay, so 5 minutes before, so we'll just copy the same thing here. Notification. 5 minutes. Pete, daily, save. No, not daily. Weekdays. I don't know why it's not saving. It's weird. Okay, well, seems like it's saved, but whatever. Anyway. And then we need one more of these life tasks, life admin tasks, duplicate, and we'll put this from, I usually take my lunch around like 11, so from 10:30. There we go. And yeah, we'll go with that. So that should hopefully help with not running into this where work just kind of expands to everything and I don't get around to doing stuff. And then on my inside Todoist, I can schedule stuff in to that time. So it'll take a second for it to sync everything over, but I'll be able to see deep work will extend down to like here or 7, and then I can add in those tasks to those slots, so it'll kind of hold that space in the calendar. So yeah, all right, perfect. I think that's all from yesterday. Not super great, but I did get all of the big stuff done, so that's good. So yeah, that's yesterday's update, which was November 11th, Monday. See you guys.